I'm Krissie.
And I'm Catherine.
And we are travelling gleefully.
And we're here in Norwich.
So we're going to be here in Norwich for just a couple of days, but we are so excited to explore.
Yeah, I came up for a day trip several years ago, but I'm excited to properly look around, and we've got some plans to go to some cool places, so yeah.
So you can already tell how cute it is from this street behind us. But this street is actually one of the things to do in Norwich. It's called Elm Hill, and it's this street has been here since the medieval times, and it's got all these beautiful colourful houses along it.
Yeah, the whole of Norwich is sort of a bit older and medieval, but this street in particular is really cool.
Yeah, I think because it's still cobblestones, as you can see, there's a street just here at the end that's not cobblestones. Yeah. But this is one of the kind of remaining original ones. So we're going to walk up this and kind of explore the city a bit. Alright, we've come down to Norwich Market to get some lunch.
We're standing in a quiet area, it's not just dead.
No, it's quite busy everywhere else.
Yeah.
But we learnt online that Norwich Market is actually one of the oldest still running markets in England. So it started 900 years ago, and it's just been continuously running since then, which is really cool. But there are so many stalls, so many food options, so much to look through.
There's bookstores, yarn, trinkets, so much.
So much food.
Oh my god.
So much. And both there's fruit and veg stalls and stuff, but then they're also lunch, yeah. Thai stalls or whatever. So it's going to be difficult to choose what to eat.
Yeah, too many options.
But we'll let you know what we decide on. Alright, we made our choices and we both went with Asian because we've been missing it. I got a satay chicken and sticky rice bowl.
It smells really good.
And Catherine got a prawn
katsu.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. Hello, it is day 2 in Norwich today, and we've come to Norwich Cathedral.
Yeah, we've been told that this is one of the nicest cathedrals in the UK, and it's free to go into, which is
yes, it is.
Yeah, so we're going to go check it out. It's very cool looking from the outside.
It is. I can see the stained glass, and it's on a river walk that we're doing as well, so a nice little stop off on the walk.
Around inside the cathedral, where obviously you can't talk, but we're now outside in the cloisters, and they are so Harry Potter.
Yeah, giving Harry Potter very much so. It's very cool.
But they're so nice. Everything's made of the same stone, and it goes the whole way around this courtyard. It's just so nice.
Also, the church is really cool. It's huge, and it has lots of different bits going off, and it is really cool. So definitely worth a visit, especially because it's free.
Yeah, it's the architecture is so impressive.
Yeah, it is.
We are back at our accommodation.
It's been a short day out today,
and we didn't film a whole lot. I filmed a couple of clips on our walk, but we never actually said what we were doing. I think.
Well, actually, I think we said we were on a walk at the church.
We may have. We did the Norwich Riverside walk.
Yeah.
Which goes from the cathedral round to the train station. So we just walked down there and back and watched all the swans and geese and ducks and all the wildlife.
It's a really beautiful walk. It's probably
really nice.
45 minutes. It's not that long, but
yeah, it's definitely worth it to do while you're in Norwich.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. But the weather's not great and we're tired, so we're back to relax for the afternoon and do nothing.
Well, we will see you tomorrow.
Alright, we are back out for our last day in Norwich, and we have headed to the castle, but it's shut at the moment for renovations. I don't think the whole thing's shut. It's a museum at the moment, but the actual castle itself is shut, and then most of the museum galleries are shut as well.
I think it's shut for a long time as well.
Yeah, I think it was till 2024 or 2025 that it's shut. But we're gonna have a wander around and see if we can get any closer than this. and have a look at some other stuff in the city today.
Yeah.
We made it up to the castle.
This is as close as you can get.
Yeah, it is shut. The museum, like there are a couple of galleries of the museum open, but it still costs to go in.
Yeah.
So we're not going to pay to go into like a quarter of a museum.
Yeah.
But it is a cool castle. It's kind of nice that you can still kind of get up to it.
Yeah, it's like
even
on
if
a
you can't go
hill,
in.
so you can sort of see a bit of Norwich, which is
Yeah, and you can also, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see the crane up there that they're doing some work with.
cool. Yeah.
But yeah, it is a nice view. You can see out to quite a bit of Norwich. You can see the cathedral where we were yesterday, the spire over here. So that's cool. And you can walk around like a lot of the hill. So it's definitely worth coming up to, even if you don't go to the museum.
Definitely.
It's like in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
So it's
You
very
won't
easy to
miss
get
it.
to.
Although we did miss it the first 2 times we wandered around the city.
Yeah,
But
turns out we actually already walked past it and just didn't notice.
Yeah.
Because the entrance is kind of, it just looks like you're entering a park.
Yeah.
And then you have to like walk around the park to find the actual entrance to the museum or to the castle. But yeah, definitely worth coming up here just to wander around. We are heading down to the plantation garden now, which is a garden that was built in a lime, like an old unused lime quarry, which is quite cool.
I think it's only £2 each, and it's like an honesty box, so you just put your little notes, coins in the box, and then you can enter, so it's nice and cheap.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big, but all the reviews online said it was really good, so we'll check it out and see how it is. This garden is so nice. It was established like over 100 years ago, and they've just been kind of working on it, and now it is like beautiful. It's really well like landscaped, and there's like a lot of trees around, so there's also a lot of wildlife. We've already seen like a squirrel and some butterflies and bees and birds and everything.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a botanic garden where you just like walk through some flower beds and stuff, but it's like there's full proper like a staircase over there, and there's a really nice fountain in front of us you might be able to hear, so it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be for a £2 entry fee. Like I thought it was going to be pretty small, but it's actually like a reasonable size.
Yeah.
And it's very peaceful.
Yeah.
Considering how close to the city we are.
Yeah.
Hello. It has been a couple of days since we filmed.
Yes, we have teleported to a new city.
Yes, so we left Norwich yesterday, and we are currently staying with Catherine's cousin, who lives like half an hour outside of Cambridge. So we are in Cambridge for the day. We're probably only going to be here today. We might come tomorrow, but we're not really planning to. So
I think you can do it in a day.
yeah, we'll see how much we can get done today. But we are so excited. It's such a cute town. Like, I know I say that about everywhere we go,
They're all cute.
but in England they are all cute.
Literally, everywhere you go.
Alright, we've turned around. We're walking back to a bookstore. But yeah, it's just so nice. Like all the buildings are so beautiful.
You can tell it's like such an old place as well, which is really cool.
Yeah, and it's a Saturday, and we think there's like uni kind of
Open days?
open days, yeah, because there are uni-aged people everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's July, so we think it's probably break. And they all seem to be on like tours of the campus, but it's cool because there's just like, it's so busy, it's so lively, it's very nice. The best thing about coming to Cambridge on a Saturday is that there are markets everywhere.
Although to be fair, these markets run Monday to Saturday.
Yeah, these ones run Monday to Saturday, but then there's another one that's only open on Saturdays that we went to, and it's just so nice. We love a street market.
We do.
And
The
there's,
smell of all the food is so
I know, there's so many food options. So it's going to be tricky to pick, but God, it all looks good.
glamorous travel life. We just got our market food. I got 14 dumplings. And Krissie got like a Lebanese wrap.
chicken wrap.
Yeah, and we're just sitting
Literally on the floor.
Yep, on the floor outside an empty shop, and it is delicious.
Behind us, people are like leaving for little punting trips, which looks really fun. Except, I don't know if you can really see, but there are so many.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to get under the bridge and everything, and there's another like several being loaded. So we've decided against it because we just think on a like quiet day, it would be like nice and relaxing. But today it looks more hectic than anything.
Yeah.
We've seen like 4 boats like run into other boats because there's just not enough space for them.
Oh, I think there's a crash over here.
Yeah.
No, almost. Yeah, it's crazy. But it does look really cool.
It does look really fun, but yeah, it's a bit busy today. But if we were here another day, maybe.
It's very nice.
It's not cheap though, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I think it's about £30 per person.
Yeah, maybe 20 to 30.
20 to 30, depending on like which company you go with. So it's not too bad, but just a bit busy for us today.
Yeah. I feel like when I came to Cambridge years ago, with some friends, I left and I was just like, yeah, that was a nice place. But coming back, it's like much better than I remember.
Yeah, it's
I feel
beautiful.
Like it's one of my favorite places. It's got like lots of old, beautiful, like architecturally stunning buildings. And then you've got like, you know, all the kind of shops you might want if you want to go shopping. And then you've got like, we're on the riverside walk at the moment.
Yeah.
We're walking alongside the River Cam, which is something we learned today.
Yeah, we didn't know that Cambridge was on the River Cam, and we assume Cambridge is named after a bridge over the River Cam. I will look that up, but that's our assumption. But it's so nice. Yeah, we're like walking along it.
Yeah, so you can just like go and do a little nature walk as well. Like it's got everything, and also lots of markets, and it's great.
Yeah, and you would have seen just a clip of like a wooden bridge. It was too busy there, so we didn't film. But that was the Mathematical Bridge, which is like a very famous bridge because it like is curved, but all of the pieces of wood in it are straight. So like that's basically the only reason it's famous. Apparently there's like folklore that it was originally built without any nails or studs holding it together, but that's apparently not true. So
if you saw me just panic in the background, I thought I got stung by a bee, but there's a water droplet. So look out for that. I was just going to say, of course, there's a bridge in Cambridge called the Mathematical Bridge. Like,
yeah, that sounds about right.
So nerdy.
It started raining and then our bus home got cancelled. So we are ending our day in Cambridge in a Starbucks.
It's a consolation drink because we have to wait so long for our next bus.
Yeah, the buses are only every hour, so it being cancelled meant we had a long time in the rain. So we are using the Starbucks Wi-Fi to download podcasts for our bus home.
It is our last day in the Cambridge area. We're not actually in Cambridge today. I think Krissie said yesterday, but my cousin who we're staying with lives kind of outside of Cambridge, so we're exploring the local area today.
Yeah.
And we've come for a walk to Godmanchester, or Godmanchester.
Godmanchester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really cute. It's only like 20 minutes away from where he lives, and it's really nice.
Yeah, it's very, I mean, you can see we're like over the water, but it's just a very cute little suburb. It's quite old. I'll figure out how old it actually is and put it in because you can tell like it's quite an old area.
Lots of thatched roofs, and
yeah,
it's really cool.
But it's so nice. So we're just going to wander around here for a little while. Just cows in a field. We're like a 1 minute walk from the centre of this town.
Yeah.
So
it
that's
is like a country town.
Yeah, we're not near a big city.
It's so pretty though, honestly.
It is.
Like if you can, like we got a public bus out here,
Yeah,
which is crazy. But if you can, like take a day and just like go to a small country town because like it's so pretty. We are heading back to our accommodation now, and
Our accommodation. Catherine's cousin's house.
yeah, it's our accommodation. And we leave pretty early in the morning to get on a train and then get to London and then get on another train. So we've got a long travel day tomorrow, but we thought we would end our Norwich Cambridge video here with this beautiful background. Look at that.
But yeah, we've had a wonderful time here. It's such a beautiful part of
Yeah,
the UK.
I would say Norwich and Cambridge are like some of the more beautiful places we've been in England. Like definitely worth a visit.
Yeah, and you can get to, well, you can definitely get to Cambridge as a day trip from London. I think you can probably get to Norwich
I
as
did
well.
Norwich as a day trip.
So if you're in London, it's definitely worth it
Yeah,
to come out to
definitely.
these places. Like they're so lovely
Yeah,
and easy to see in a day.
they are. So we are actually heading for another break, just like we had in Belfast.
Finally.
We are so excited because it's now July and Belfast was in March.
We've been travelling, non-stop since March.
I feel like we've been doing it kind of slow, like we've been having slow mornings, but we haven't really had like a week of not moving. So we're looking forward to that. So I think the next video will be probably over about 2.5-3 weeks as we just like sit and do nothing, and we're so excited.
Yeah, we've got a couple of day trips planned from there, so we'll probably make some videos out of those.
Yeah.
So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and watch any of our other travel vlogs if you like this kind of content.
Yeah. Follow along with us on Instagram if you want to see more stuff from us, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.